You have to head to Texas for the hottest game ever played. The year was 2000, the Eagles were in town, and it was a nice, cool 109 degrees at field level at kickoff.
Before the game, I pointed out to Troy Aikman that in the middle of the field, the temperature was 175 degrees. He shrugged it off and said, hey, just tell me what the temperature is in the end zone.
The king of all cold weather games took place in Cincinnati in 1981, the AFC Championship game between the Chargers and Bengals, appropriately known as the Freezer Bowl.
The temperature in greater Cincinnati has dropped to 9 below, with winds out of the northwest gusting at 35 miles per hour.
The NFC divisional playoff game between the Bears and Eagles was played in what can best be described as pea soup. The ref had to announce each play because not even the players on the sideline could tell what was going on.
The Eagles and the Bears are playing football, but I can't see, nor can anyone else.
The weather forecast for that 2013 game between the Lions and Eagles, a mere dusting. That or, 8 inches of snow.
I think that's Chip Kelly, but
the Lions, 7 fumbles. Neither team even bothered with a field goal attempt and only 1 extra point attempt.
It's blocked.
The first game to earn the Mud Bowl moniker was played in 1964, a torrential downpour soaking Busch Stadium. Forget being able to tell who was who or what the markings on the field looked like. It was like watching guys play football in a giant pig pen. The Mud Bowl nickname also got slapped on a 1998 game between the Seahawks and Chiefs, but it was more like the Flood Bowl than the Mud Bowl.
The storm aimed to outdo El Nino, showering both teams in its fury.
Here we are out at Shibe Park, and we weren't kidding when we said that it was really snowing. It's almost game time, and off comes the huge tarpaulin. Even the players lend a hand.
You heard it right. The Philly blizzard at Shibe Park dumped so much snow, the tarp ended up being too heavy for the groundskeepers to move it off the field by themselves.
Hanratty on his very first play, firing out to Tommy Riemann, and a flash of lightning, and believe me, it is coming down.
This is one of the most insane rain games you'll ever see. 1.5 inches of rain came down just before kickoff, the game also earning the nickname of Monday Night Mud. Punts at times, sticking into the turf the way a golf ball does when it lands on a soggy green. Players had zero traction. It's like the game was moving in slow motion. It was an AFC divisional playoff game, and it was a snow football lover's dream.
We're gonna get this one. I promise that.
That game went down as one of the most famous games of all time, too. Adam Vinatieri somehow able to hit a 45-yard field goal to send it to overtime.
It is good!
Green Bay's game against the Buccaneers is known simply as the Snow Bowl. There were 36,000 no-shows, the most missing cheeseheads for a game in the franchise's history.
To go. Here's the handoff. Coming to the left is Gary Ellis. Ellis looking for a first down, and he's got it. He's on his feet, and he's going to go. Down the left sidelines. Gary Ellis, touchdown, Green Bay.
It was supposed to be a routine field goal. Instead, it became the wildest sequence of the entire season.
Blocked!
Wait a minute.
Well, it's in the end zone. No one covered it, and Miami did.
A Dallas player touched the ball, and then the Dolphins went on and recovered it.
He throws the first pick of his NFL career. Now even sloppier with this weather as the heavens have opened up here in downtown Charlotte. And look at the water now. Olsen in motion. Newton fumbles the snap. He's hit from the back. Still finds Olsen out of the backfield.
It was a toasty 0-degree day, minus 22 with wind chill, so it made sense that when Green Bay scored on this play, Leroy Butler sought out some warm bodies to celebrate with, marking the first occurrence of the now famous Lambeau Leap.
They do. And they're going to give it to him. Butler goes to the touchdown. Is that a touchdown or not? It is.
Jack, your thoughts here as we're moments away from the kickoff.
I think it's very cold, Ray.
The temperature at kickoff for the 1967 NFL Championship game between the Cowboys and Packers was negative 13, dropping to negative 15 degrees during the game, negative 48 degrees when you added in wind chill.
Aqueous slime had the players moving like ponderous leviathans, sliding and slogging in primeval ooze. The cleverly camouflaged Vikings, who would be at home playing in quicksand, squirted to a 14-0 lead.